The summer sleeper comedy hit Book Club is now available on DVD, Blu-ray, and digital download. And here to discuss all the cool features on the DVD release is director Bill Holderman and writer Erin Simms. Hello and greetings from Las Vegas.
Hi, Jeff.
In unison?
Now, both of you wrote Book Club, so tell me about your writing style. Did you write in the same room together? Did you email script pages to each other? Tell me about the whole process.
There's a lot of throwing of the laptop against the wall. And then, I'll tell you the truth of the writing between us, which is a bizarre situation, but it is one laptop between the two of us, and it is four hands periodically on the keyboard at the same time. I mean, it's a pretty fun and unique experience.
And a lot of, I'm about to say something, and he types the exact words I'm about to say. So we were really very much on the same wavelength for Book Club.
Yeah. The fun part is that I type, with all my fingers, and Erin types with just two fingers. But she can type faster and more accurately than me.
Fastest two-finger typer in the West.
The experience of co-writing it has made me want to go back to my high school and say, why did we learn to type like this? I'm terrible compared to a Hunt and Pecker.
Now, as the writers of Book Club, were the characters based on true people? Were they a combination of people you know? What were the origin of some of the characters you wrote?
Well, the genesis of the movie was I sent the 50 Shades trilogy to my mother for Mother's Day. And then Erin mocked me for that for about 2 minutes and then sent it to her mother and her stepmother. And so the conversation was about our mothers reading this book, and that spurred the whole idea. And so you could say that some of those people were the inspiration for some of the characters.
Yeah, so there's a lot of extra features on the DVD, and we actually talk about the genesis and all of that stuff. And so each character has a little touch of our mothers, but obviously the storylines are completely
But we wrote it really specifically for, we're huge fans, obviously, of our entire cast, but Diane Keaton, her name in the script was Diane, and in the film is still Diane, and wrote it for...
she's not based on anyone.
Yeah, except for Diane Keaton.
Except for Diane Keaton.
And then Jane Fonda's name in the script, when we sent it to her, was Jane, and we changed it in pre-production, but, we really were targeting those actresses because we're such big fans.
Yeah.
So, Bill, this is your first movie you've ever directed, so tell me about that first test screening with the audience. What jokes worked and what jokes didn't work? Were you surprised?
Well, I'm surprised that I can hold my breath for 42 minutes or whatever it was. That was a really, there's nothing better for a comedy than putting it in front of a real audience and seeing what works and what doesn't work. Because what it allows you to do is then make adjustments. So by the time people get to the theater or the Blu-ray, the movie hopefully is in its best fighting form.
But I do remember specifically, we were nervous wrecks, and in the first 5 or 10 minutes, there was a bunch of laughs on things that we didn't even know were going to be funny. So that was really exciting.
Yeah.
And I just cried the whole time, happy tears, as I do. It's my thing.
Yeah, but
a lot
it's
of
great.
crying.
I mean, it was an incredibly fun and positive experience.
Thank God. Could have gone the other way.
Which is not always the case, so we're told.
Yeah.
Jane Fonda, Diane Keaton, Mary Steenburgen, Candice Bergen. This is like the dream cast. How in the world did you assemble all these incredible actresses for this film?
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, we had Diane Keaton first, and then once we cast Diane Keaton, Jane Fonda, Candice Bergen, and Mary Steenburgen, what was really fun was casting the men, because, these were people who were sort of calling us at that point. And
yeah, the men came to us, which was pretty incredible.
Which was great. And they, partly because they wanted to, support these women in the lead roles, and also because they wanted to work with them. I mean, Don Johnson's been, and he'll tell you this, he's been friends with Jane Fonda and in love with her for 40 years. So to play opposite her, I think, was really fun. And Andy Garcia and Diane have known each other since, Godfather. So it was fun for a lot of them, but for us it was great casting wise, because everyone was like, yeah, please,
and when do we... not always the case. It's because they're legends that men were trying to get in this movie. That's really not.
Yeah.
So to get these legendary stars to be in Book Club, obviously it wasn't their high salaries, because I heard the movie was only made for $10 million. So they had other motives to make this motion picture.
Yeah. No, which was really, I mean, again, it's a testament to the, the quality of individual that each of them are, that they were willing to, come in on a low budget movie and, give their heart and soul and have some fun along the way. So
They've all said it. It's not very often that they get offered a fully realized arc. Maybe normally Diane will have the lead, and then other people are coming in for a few scenes, or they're playing the mom, or so they were all pretty excited.
Yeah, part of it too is they never get to work together. So this was the first time for all of the women to work together, and I think that was a great benefit for them, but it gave them an opportunity to really become friends with some of their peers, and that friendship you feel on screen, but you also, we've seen it, which isn't always the case. They're still really good friends. I mean, they're texting and calling each other and emailing all the time and keeping in touch, which is really, kind of beautiful.
Yeah, it is.
All right, Bill, first-time director. This is your first film. Tell me about the first shot you did and also the last shot.
Yeah.
Oh my God, the first shot. Cat.
The first shot was in the vet scene with the cat, and truthfully, the cat was such a great performer, and Candice Bergen is...
That cat needs an Oscar.
No one likes to keep me in check better than Candice. Every once in a while, she would just give me a look and be like, "Okay, now you should say cut." She was great, and so to start with her, I think laid the foundation for a really fun shoot, and it made me really comfortable. And then the last shoot, or the last day, was
Diane and Andy
at Diane's house, and the end of that date and that whole scene. So that was also
when Andy drops her off.
A nice finish. But yeah, it was a blink of an eye. It was a very fast. We talked about the budget. What that means is between hair and makeup and travel and lunch, we had about 3 minutes a day to shoot, but it was the best 3 minutes of those days.
I'm sure there's a lot you couldn't include in the movie. That's what the DVD is for. So I'm sure there's all kinds of cool extras in this, commentary. Tell me what we can expect.
Yeah, there's deleted scenes for sure. And then, we go into some depth about, because it was our first movie, we talk about how the movie came to be. We talk about the casting process. I think there's interviews with the casting directors, with our cinematographer, who was incredible.
And the whole cast. There's interviews with the whole cast as well. So it's a
fun, there's definite material to go dig through and enjoy.
Very entertaining extras.
Yeah. A lot of Erin talking about
a lot of
our mothers.
You're going to get sick of me. Yeah.
Now, Bill, I know you work with Robert Redford. I'm a huge Redford fan. I'm looking so forward to his next film that you were involved with, The Old Man and the Gun. I can't wait to see that.
Oh, thank you very much. Yeah, we're excited. That's coming out this fall, so.
That one was a long time coming also.
Yeah, Erin and I actually worked on that together when we were working together at Redford's company. So that one we're excited to see make it to the screen as well.
Book Club did really well. Is there a sequel in the works?
Boy, we keep saying it because maybe we hope.
We hope so.
Working with this group, we would sure love to do it again. It was a lot of fun, and I think everyone feels that way. So fingers crossed.
Bill, Erin, thanks so much for speaking to me today, and congratulations on all the success with Book Club. Make sure you come out and visit in Las Vegas real soon. We'd love to have you.
Yeah, we will. We
we'll
definitely will. We love
See you
Vegas.
At the blackjack table.
All right, Book Club is now available on DVD, Blu-ray, and digital download. And for more reviews and interviews, just surf on over to my website at vegasfilmcritic.com. I'm Jeffrey K. Howard in Las Vegas. Thanks so much for joining me. I'll see you next time.